Start over. Start over.
I want to say prompt.
So in your own words, how would you describe Dad?
Dad is very compassionate. He's genuine. He's empathetic, smart. He's great at gift giving. He listens to so he's given some the greatest gifts, for Mother's Day and stuff. Remember, we did the iceberg tour or something. He'll listen to what I say, and so he's a great gift giver, excellent writer. He's got a great vocabulary. I think the neat thing about us is we have the same sort of goals in mind. We have the same, we love to travel.
Look up to the sky, breathe before the dawn.
I couldn't imagine being with somebody else who didn't have that same passion. That passion for travel, the passion to explore different cultures, that passion. So I love that, because that would be sometimes I think I'm that would be so hard, because it's a passion of mine to have that without somebody who didn't share that passion with me. I think we're a good balance, because I think, I was joking, he's very much on time, and I'm very much we'll get there when we get there, kind of thing, and it's a good balance. Kristen Collins. I was born in Chicago, Illinois, in the States. I went to Forest View High School in Arlington Heights.
What did you want to do after high school?
I knew I was going to university, but I didn't know what I wanted to major in. So I went my first year because my mom made me go. I wanted to stay at a local community college to do my general education courses. And she said, no, get out. You'll more I would have a hard time getting along in the house being that age. So she said, you should go. And so I did my first year without knowing what I wanted to do, and then decided on special education after my university in 1987.
How old are you?
How old am I now?
No, how old were you when you graduated?
I was 21. Yes.
That's young.
Yes. Yeah. I got my master's degree after that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get a job. I went right into a graduate program. I got a grant from the state, and I was able to do that in 1 year. So I had my master's degree at 22.
I'm Liam. I'm Nate's brother.
How would you describe Mom?
He's very loving, caring, supportive, wants you to make the right decision.
Okay, here we are.
Hi, Sarah. Hi.
Now you can see Sarah, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. My name is Esther Lordotz, and I am the mother of Kristen Collins.
Dad Lordotz, Chris Lordotz.
I was born in the year 1933. Papu, Dad, when were you born?
I was born at a very early age, 1929, in Cicero, Illinois.
Good. And I was born in Chicago, Illinois.
Just a flock of birds.
Can you guys, in your own words, describe Mom?
Your mother, Kristen
Very short.
Lordotz Collins, was born and is a very, very active. She was born in 1965 and very, very good patient. She was the youngest of three. And she had a lot of good patience. She needed it with the other two, being older than her.
Sometimes they are gone.
And we had never had a problem.
Kristen is a very spirited, adventurous young lady, and she surprised us after her college years to take on a chaperone experience of traveling with two other adult chaperones for young people. I forget the name of the organization that came out of Seattle, Washington. She traveled throughout Europe, and she did this for a number of years. Not only was she creative, but she was also had a very adventurous, instinctive quality about her character. Her aptitude leaned more in a business fashion, more into. I've always tried to inspire her during her college years to seek a marketing career because she was that good.
Mhm.
But she leaned toward social and helping in the education of developmental people, developing young challenged people, which I thought was really very inspirational, and she's done one whale of a job. You can go on and on with all her wonderful attributes in that area, because her brother is the beneficiary of much of her particular education and her talent, and of her constant her constant, what would you say, dedication to her challenged brother and to her field. So much for that.
Okay.
Can you guys describe Dad and meeting him for the first time?
Your mother met him on one of her extended trips during the summer, and they had a terrific. They developed. I understand that they developed a great friendship, and Kristen, who is a person who maintains friendships, was able to maintain a friendship with your dad through correspondence. And after a couple of years of corresponding, Michael, your dad, showed interest in coming to the States, and your mother invited him over and experience for all of us.
We had a special bed for him, a special room for him. It was very well.
Yeah. It was called the Michael Room.
The Michael Room. Very well. And he was just a wonderful person to have around, and we were happy for our daughter. We took a trip to when Kristen decided to move up to Newfoundland for a while and meet his parents and all of that. And Michael had already left, so Kristen was going to take the car up there because she was going to stay there for about a year. So her and I, we drove up there. And we drove up through the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Boston area, down into Nova Scotia, got on the boat, and we got into Newfoundland. And it was just a good ride, an enjoyable ride with her. A good experience, meeting and learning, both of us, an awful lot of the trip, especially in Nova Scotia. And then getting into Newfoundland. It was Kristen's first trip there also. It was a wonderful, people wonderful, so it was fantastic. It was very good. The whole thing with the two of them, everything they've done, what they accomplished here with you guys, it's been fantastic. And we look forward to seeing you all here in July.
I'm so excited.
Amen.
Amen. Okay. Love you guys.
Yes.
I love you too.
Yeah, and I expect you to do a good editing job.
I'll try.
Because you're gonna be really challenged with that particular interview.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Nate. Love you.
Yeah, I love you, baby.
Bye. I love you too.
Hi, I'm Michael Collins. I was born in St. John's, Newfoundland. I graduated from O'Donnell High School in 1986.
What did you want to do after high school?
I wasn't sure, so I had a good friend whose dad was in construction, and he would always talk about all the engineers who would show up on the job sites and make decisions and all that. So I thought that sounded pretty good. So I like math and things like that. So I went into engineering.
What year did you first meet Mom?
In 1992.
Where did you first meet Mom?
I met Mom in Dublin at Sean O'Casey's pub.
We met in Dublin, Ireland, at a pub, Sean O'Casey's.
What was your first impression of Mom?
I thought Mom was a fun-loving, beautiful woman.
How long did you guys talk in the pub?
The whole evening. Yeah. Chatted the whole evening. Had lots of fun, yeah.
Did you guys keep in contact after first meet?
Yeah, eventually. I mean, it took a while because we were both moving, or I was moving around quite a bit. So after everybody got a bit more stable, I sent her a letter.
What year was that?
1993, I guess. Something like that.
What letter was it?
It was just a letter saying, hi, how are you, remember me?
When did you guys first meet in person after that?
Mom came to visit me in St. John's on spring break. The people who booked her ticket said, you don't mean St. John's, Newfoundland, you must mean St. John's in the tropics. And Mom said, no, I'm going to Newfoundland. You guys know you tell me you're for tourists.
When did Mom first move here with you?
Mom came to live with me in 1995. Yeah, around 95. 96, yeah. Mom spent a year here, and then we decided we would move back to Chicago. So that was 1996.
When did you two get married?
We were married in 1997, December 13th.
How do you describe the wedding?
It was a lovely wedding, and it was a nice blend of the Greek tradition and then kind of the Catholic Newfoundland side of things. And I had a lot of friends show up from my university days too, which was
It
awesome.
was at the Chicago Fine Arts Exchange, so there were there was artwork all over, and I'd say the best part was the band. We had an 11-piece band playing there, and it wasn't a very big room.
I remember the band, they were amazing. And we had a bouncer in the door and he had a gun.
Okay. How would you describe Mom in your own words?
Mom is a beautiful, dedicated person. Dedicated to her family, to her job, every task she takes on. She is super reliable, trustworthy, beautiful, and inspirational too, because she's the one who, I mean, I like to travel, but it was really Mom who was the guiding light behind our world trip. And something that she wanted to do, and I was on board. But I think without Mom kind of leading the idea, I don't think it would have happened. So, and I love the trip. It was beautiful.
My name is Michael Collins.
Hi, my name is Teresa Carol Collins.
I was born in a little fishing community in Placentia Bay called St. Anne's.
I was born in Buckins in 1943. Kristen came up for a visit. Was on a break. She was a teacher and was on a break. And she came up, and I remember Michael bringing her up to the house to see us, and she was lovely, lovely. Really nice, friendly girl. I'm really pleased with her. And Michael was waiting to get her opinion. I said, Michael, she's lovely. Kristen is.
I would say Dad is much of the same, except, has more love of the wilderness, the outdoors. Obviously a meat eater, but also just very softly spoken, kind-hearted person.
In your own words, can you describe Mom and Dad's marriage?
Their ability to agree and use logic and just develop very, very intelligent people, I think is something that's held them together so well forever.
Take the sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time.